What's up everybody, welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video right here on Jasmy. Wanted to do a full update right here given that the market circumstances have become significantly better, which is great news. But also wanted to give you my thoughts on Jasmy right here. I think it's a pretty interesting coin in terms of where we can go right here. It's still relatively low in terms of price compared to the prices we've seen in May. So that's, you know, that could be double, right? Because you could say, well, then there's still that room left to grow. But you can also say, well, why is it underperforming? Is it weaker, and why? What are the reasons why it's weak, and aren't those the reasons why we should forget about it right now? But I think in this case, I think in this, or at least for Jasmy specifically, that's not the case. I mean, Jasmy is quite uncorrelated to the markets, but if you go back to every time that the markets were bullish, Jasmy rallied as well, and that is down to the T. That always happened, right? And sometimes it was a little bit later. I mean, you can see November 2024, Jasmy did rally a little bit, but the real rally started about 2 weeks, or at least 1.5 weeks later. Later than the market around that. You can also see right here that the major Jasmy rally started at the end of May until the beginning of June, right? When well, we also rallied right here February, but not a lot of altcoins did this back in 2024. So do I expect a massive rally like that? I'm not certain, but do I expect Jasmy to rally up higher? Yes, right? At least on the short term. What you can see right now is that we hit a pretty major resistance level right here with the 200 EMA, the 90-day rolling VWAP, and just in general a respected level. But ultimately we got a very good reaction right here to the bottom of the range. We got some nice volume coming in right here also later, holding the fair value gap, which is something, I mean, that's something you need to do, right? And this is also a textbook. This is not something I use a lot, but this is also the textbook start of some sort of an impulse wave, right? That you have something like this, if we're talking about Elliott wave theory, that usually you have a good move, then you leave imbalances to the downside, and then the price with that second move fills almost all the imbalances, but it holds, and Jasmy was able to hold. Then we got new momentum. Now, this price action we had right here is just very similar to what we had in the entire market. At this point of time, there's no signs that Jasmy is outperforming. However, the volume, in my opinion, especially with this touch we had right here at 0.012, so 1.2 cents, is I think enough to suspect at least a move back into 1.7 and 1.75 cents. All right, that's the top of the range. If you go back all the way to this ranging price action before, right here in 2025, that was the main area, and that's also where we still have some imbalances, and we have the 200 EMA. So I think we're going there. You can also see on the 12-hour time frame, daily time frame, we switched the trend. You can see some imbalances left to the downside. For me, the most important level and the most interesting level is actually at well, what is it, like 0.0136, so 1.36 cents, which also coincides with the 7-day rolling VWAP. So I think it's quite likely we're going to pull back, but I think that's the main level that we're going to hold, maybe a bit of a sweep lower, but from there I do think we can get some more stability around 0.015, so 1.5 cents, and also a continuation higher into 1.7 cents later. But that is something I'll keep you updated on. I mean, that's still, like I said, could still take some time with Jasmy. It's a very much a strange coin in that sense, but I'll keep you updated on that. I'll probably make a Jasmy video at least once every week. So if you're interested in that, consider subscribing, or at least keep an eye on that. And and obviously if more happens, if there's a lot of momentum, I'll keep you updated on that more so. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.